Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Nikita Antoine and today we'll be doing a message for the sign of Leo. As always, Leo, all of the readings, they are timeless, so when the message finds you and resonates, then it is yours at the time in which you find it. Leo, I have done your spread today with my triple stack deck. It's the Ethereal Visions, the Dreamscape Oracle, and the Luna Tarot, all blended into one. So you'll be seeing a mix of those in your spread. Leo, it looks like you're dealing with some illusions. So it's actually like illusions of your own making. And then because they are of your own creation, your innocence defending them. Because I don't know, there's something in them that is very appealing. However, looks like you might be being called elsewhere. So let's look at the bottom of the deck. All right, at the bottom of the deck, we have the Lovers. It's very interesting. I don't know why the fourth cup wants to come in here. So initially with the underlining energy of your reading today with the Lovers, it seems as though your readings, the supportive energy has to do with some type of relationship. It doesn't necessarily have to be a romantic one. This could also be characterized as a friendship or any type of relationship that involves intimacy to be exchanged between the two. And of course, intimacy doesn't always necessarily mean something that is like romantic in that type of way. Intimacy could just be a sharing of like a lot of deep felt emotions. So it looks as though there's a relationship here that is on your mind. Perhaps this relationship is the one that you're creating an illusion. It's like you're creating an illusion. So it does feel like this relationship is not in your present circumstance. Yet you're craving this connection. And that's what this fourth cup is. The fourth cup is wanting to come in. So you're craving this connection, and therefore perhaps maybe even sitting in a space of daydream and wondering, maybe like wondering what they're doing or where they are or how they're feeling, all of this stuff. And because you can't make any type of heart connection with this person that was previously in your life, you're creating an illusion around what they may be doing, how they may be feeling, where they may be going, those types of things. Like you are imagining what their life is like right now. It's all an illusion. It's all something of your own creation. Okay, so let's see here. On the split, the bridging energy, we have the Knight of Pentacles. Man, it's like the ones underneath it are also playing pivotal roles. Okay, so underneath that Knight of Pentacles was the Owl. So we have you, the bridging energy. So it is as if you are so the energy for the framework, it goes in this direction, right? However, you're looking, that's what this is. It's like you're looking back, you're on the bridge, making your way forward. However, when you look back, that's when this illusion is created. It is a very slow process for you. Okay, what this is referring to is that every time you do look back, your process in moving forward is halted. It's like it holds you. Your own illusion is transfixing you. And the card that was coming along with it is this white owl. See, so it's almost like this is wildly interesting. It's like the underlying energy of that lovers here is this white owl, and that's what's referring to that every time you look at it, you become incredibly transfixed. Like you can't look away. And the whole point of the white owl is discernment. The white owl teaches you discernment. And so a part of this path for you is discerning that, well, actually like discerning that this is an illusion of your own creation. Like you're creating your own entrapment is how it's coming through. And then it's like, once you break that focus from this, I guess it's like a previous relationship, you'll be able to move forward on your path. But every time you take a look back, you're getting transfixed. And what's very interesting is that, you know, you are showing up here in the Eight of Cups. So that does talk about walking away from something emotionally so that you can move into your true, oh my God, this is so beautiful. So that you can move into your true wish fulfillment. I just was shuffling and this decided to come out. So I'll take it as the overall energy. So we have the Gate and we have the Ten of Cups. So what's trying to open up for you there's something new that's trying to open up for you, yet you're not looking in the right direction. It's like if you would just turn the other way, you would see that there's a gate here. There's a portal here that is opening up at your command. It's as if this portal or this new transition, the place that you're going into, which is being characterized as the Ten of Cups, which talks about joy, wish fulfillment, happiness, especially in all of your relationships, your emotional connections that you have with other people, you know, especially perhaps maybe even with other loved ones. It's like all of that is wanting to open up and it's at your commandment. So in order for that to open up, it's like you have to break focus of this lover's energy or a previous love that seems to be non-existent in your life right now. And then it's like, as you're turning the other way, this starts to open up. This other Ten of Cups starts to open up. I can actually see that how difficult it is for you, because when you're looking at this lover's energy versus, I guess versus, if you want to compare, perhaps maybe the comparison is what is stopping you. So if you're comparing, the comparison is what's preventing you from seeing the goodness of something that is trying to open up for you. I can see how you might refer to this Lover's energy as something that perhaps maybe is more strong because it's presenting itself as a major arcana versus a minor arcana. So in your mind, you might be characterizing this, I guess, this previous relationship as something that is incredibly deep and strong compared to what you might be going into. But here's the thing though, it's like, you're not really going to know what it is unless you were to actually go through that. And I wish that well, you know, we have the sun. The sun is peeking out past that discernment. I don't know if you can see that. So there is a sense of happiness that is coming along with that 10 of Cups, but you have to get past the transfixation, is that what that's called? The transfixation of the illusion that you have created for yourself. And that's a part of the discernment. The discernment is understanding that this Lover's energy is, although it might look stronger, it might look deeper, it's all your own creation. So it's really, in a sense, it's really, if it's all your own creation, then it's really how you feel about yourself. Oh, that is fascinating. It's almost like you're just projecting it onto someone else's face, because by externalizing the depth and emotion that you feel for yourself, it makes it a lot, actually the word that's coming through is palatable. But that's an illusion. It's like it's an illusion because it's actually how you feel about yourself. Oh, that's fascinating. So maybe that might help to take that turn and go into that new direction, because there's a lot of joy and a lot of happiness that comes with the sun. It's the sun. It's beauty, it's bliss. And that's what's coming with this 10 of Cups, with this new phase or new space that you're opening up for yourself. So let's see. I know my deck has gotten all weird. Let me just get everything back in order real quick. All right, so we are starting with the Nine of Wands. So you're showing up here as the Nine of Wands. You know, traditionally in the tarot, the Nine of Wands is like a wounded warrior type. He's gone through battle. He's gone through a lot of stuff that has broken him down. But he's at the last stage. He's at the last stage of defending whatever he's protecting. And in your case, Leo, what's coming through is the protection of this illusion. And the reason why I call it an illusion is because he's wearing blue. And there's a difference here. So I have in this deck, the Luna Tarot and the Ethereal Visions Tarot are they're very identical. They're very identical in their creation. However, one of them contains clothing that is blue, and the other one contains clothing that is red. And so I use it as a distinction of determining whether or not like something is in reality or something is in an illusion, or vice versa. It can be characterized as things on the other side of the veil. And so for you, Leo, you are being presented here in blue, and blue is characterized as something that does not contain the entirety of truth. It is a part of the illusion. So with you showing up as the nine of wands, you're in defense or protecting the last little bits of this illusion. And what I'm seeing here is this magician. This is like another version of you. The magician is showing up as another version of you that is already in the energy of reality. It's as if your energy is split. And I believe that it's the illusion that is causing that split. It's the daydream. It's the wondering is what's causing the split. So what I'm seeing here is that as you're going around, you're building up this fence to protect your illusion from being dismantled by the newest manifestation that is coming into your life. What I'm seeing actually here is like a jump scare. So you're looking right in the opposite direction, just like how that Knight of Wands is looking at the Lover's energy. And it's as if you turn your head and this magician, he's got his own little wand here. It's like every time that you think of this illusion or you try to defend this illusion, even in your own mind, this could be happening. It's like you're getting, it's really funny. It's like you're getting bopped on the head. Like I'm seeing him like bopping you on the head as a reminder to stay out of that focus, as a reminder to stay out of that focus. Because, and here's the interesting thing, is because every time you keep your focus in this illusion, you're actively pulling that energy into your manifestations. And it's affecting your manifestation. It's affecting your manifestation in a way that is kinking up the energy. There's a kink in your energy that is causing your manifestation from being completely full and open. It's causing your new world's manifestation to be almost like contained into this smaller container, where it actually wants to be very open. It wants to be it's coming through as like all inclusive. But this kink in your manifestation moving forward is caught, because I see it as a hose. Like this is like the hose. And of course, you know, water or the what do you call that? The psychic energy that you're utilizing to create the world around you. It's like the water can't flow through that hose because of that kink. It's the kink that's causing it from fully opening up. It has something to do with, this is very interesting. It has something to do with like the label or the name that comes with it. The label or the name that comes with it. This could even be your name. You know, names have a lot of power to them. So if you're not using your name, then your manifestations, it's like they could appear very very similar to what you're wanting, but because you're not using your name, it's like it's off by just a bit. It's off by just a bit. And that's the distinction between the red and the blue. They're so incredibly similar that it's almost like you need a really fine-tooth comb of discernment to understand the differences between those two manifestations. So that's kind of like what this has to do with. However, you are in the last little bit of, you know, if you are actively trying to move forward, it's kind of like this is a marker for you to know that you are coming out of it. It does take more bopping and to like, what do you call this? To disarm this wounded warrior. Because it's like, at the end of the day, he's not really wounded. He's just in a space where he's defending something that actually isn't even real. So even the wounding, this is interesting, even the wounding is an illusion. Oh, that's wild. Okay. Because what's really wanting to happen for you is to move into this magician energy. So that you can open up, this new gateway into the fulfillment that you have in your relationships and the happy and joy and bliss that you can share with other people. Yet what's happening here is that it's like you do go into that magician phase and you experience the beauty, if you will, of reality. Yet then you go right back into this blue phase again. And once again, you're transfixed by this moon, or by the, you know, and the moon often symbolizes illusions and actually secrets. So it's kind of like the secret here is that it's your illusion. You're creating this illusion. So once again, you're transfixed by the creation, your own creation. And what I'm seeing here is this kind of like, this Queen of Swords is acting as the hallmark of this illusion. When she came out, I saw her rising out of the fog. And fog is, of course, very elusive. So what you're looking at it's as if you're imagining, this Queen of Swords doesn't have any, when she's coming, you know, usually I would characterize the Queen of Swords as a person, perhaps maybe somebody that is highly intelligent, someone who follows their intuition regardless of other people's opinions or thoughts on the matter. It can also come with like cutting people out because she's following her intuition. But when I look at this card, and as it was coming up out of the fog, it's like there's no essence in this creation. It's like a ghost or a figment it's a figment of your imagination. So what you're imagining is going on, it's kind of like, because this is very interesting. So, Leo, if someone was to cut you off, right? And now there's no communication between you two. The only way that you can connect with them is being able to imagine what they're doing in their life. And because it is a part of your imaginational realm, it is an illusion that you're creating. So it might not even be true. It actually might not even be true. It's just you're projecting onto this figment of your imagination what you think might be true. And because for you, it's creating a sense of emotional connection. And that's why you're showing up here in this Eight of Cups, because what is required of you is to let go of that emotional connection so that you can move into the Ten of Cups, which is a new connection, new connections. This one that you were previously dealing with, they're no longer in your life. Maybe they've cut you out, something along those lines. Whatever you're imagining they're doing or feeling like they might be doing, or, you know, even just kind of going through the motions of like nostalgia. It's not real anymore. It's not real anymore. And the longer that you stay in that, the more you're preventing your own happiness from actually coming to the surface and experiencing it. All right, Leo. So if that resonated with you, I will be pulling some more cards, and you can find the link to the extended in the top of the description box, and I'll see you there. Bye.